Why silence makes you more attractive after a breakup? Well, this is simple. After a breakup, people are playing the game of chess. Okay, a lot of people are going to conceal their feelings or their true feelings of hurt, and therefore, silent speaks louder than action. At that point, that is one of the moment where silence are or is the most important action to take in order for you to have an upper hand. Okay, after a breakup, just stay silent. Don't reveal your feelings to anyone. Well, to anyone close to the person that you broke up with. You can reveal your true feelings to your best friend. Okay, you can cry under your pillow. You can form a new hobby. Whatever it is that you have to do. You can even travel to Africa. Okay, to overcome this heartbreak, just do that in silence. Do not try to show your card. Okay, then if you do, you're not going to win this because this is a war that you want to win, isn't it? So, therefore, your silence speaks louder, and it shows the other party or your partner, your former partner, that you are more mature than them. Because what happens when people break up, one party may be trying to show that they are overly happy on social media. And it's funny whenever I look at scenarios like that, I'm like, I don't think someone should be flaunting their happiness to that extent. Okay, something is not adding up. It's like couples that like to post themselves on social media. We are all aware of how that ends. If someone's trying too hard to prove something, there is something a myth. There's something wrong somewhere. Not always, but most of the time. So you staying silent and going incognito is going to automatically and naturally make them curious. Like, why is she or he, doing this? Where are they? I expected them to run after me. I expected them to beg me. I expected them to be, crawling back and into my life, but they're staying silent because silent is also an answer. It's simple. Silent is the answer that speaks the loudest, but only few master that art of staying silent after a breakup, because you may be enraged after a breakup, so therefore you are like, I need to show them that I'm so happy. I need to show them that I'm very angry. I'm going to make videos and call them out on what they did to me. I will tell the world. I'm going to tell everybody, including her boss or his boss. That's so childish, but that is a way that certain people overcome their, heartbreak, which is not a good way. Okay, it shows a lack of immaturity, and it shows that you are not over them. Even if the person that have adopted this strategy of staying silent, it doesn't mean they are not hurting. They are hurting. They may be hurting more than the loudest bastard in the room. Okay, so therefore they have decided to hide their emotion, and only few people can hide their true emotion. People who master the art of hiding their emotion, they are not a match to anyone, because that is the hardest thing to do. Okay, I'm here. What I advocate for is that go talk to someone. Okay, looks, you can also seek therapy. I know there's a stigma, especially my male counterpart. There's a stigma attached to seeking therapy, but I'm here by saying, there's nothing wrong with seeking therapy if you need it. Okay, sometimes you need therapy to get over, a relationship. Sometimes you may think you are at fault, and therapy might prove to you that you guys were not meant to be. Okay, but without therapy, you won't realize that you were not meant to be, and you may be blaming yourself. That is a lot to carry around. Blame is heavy, and regret is super heavy. That's how come I try not to blame people too much. okay, for certain failures or regret, because it has happened. When something happens, I'm here by saying learn to forget it, but it's hard. You may forget, okay, how things happen, but it may be bothering you. So breakups are very hard on certain people, especially those that have this attachment style of codependency. Breakup can be a very difficult thing for them. Okay, everyone do not have an iron mind, okay, or a heart made of ice. Okay, there are certain people innately they can easily get over anyone and anyone, anybody that they deem they loved. Okay, there are people on this planet that were made that way. They can get over you within the blink of an eye. You want to play a fool, they shall give you a prize that only fools can earn. They are going to run to the sunset and you will never hear from them. They shall treat you as if you never existed. And those are the people to watch out for. Most of them know how to stay silent. The power is within the action, and the action speaks for itself. An action that speaks for itself doesn't make too much noise, does it? Okay? So staying silent after a breakup shows that you are, dealing with this breakup better on the surface. Okay, deeply inside, I know you are hurting, but dealing with it better, within your friends group, they will say, well, yes, you may not be fine. She or he is fine, but you may not. But at least you are composing yourself. Your composure is showing them that, you got this. You got this covered, my dear. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Before them, they might have been other partners, and after them, there shall be other partners. Or they may be your first partner. There's always a first time for everything in life. Everything in life, starts from somewhere. So therefore, I don't like people to carry the guilt or shame associated with failed relationship. If it didn't work out, it just didn't. Okay? Who's to blame? I don't know that. It just didn't work out. That's the premises you should have in your mind. You tried, but it didn't work out. And now you're staying silent because you broke up, which is good. Bad mouthing your partner, it is a sign of weakness after a breakup. It shows that you are not mature. It's not going to bring them back if you go on social media and badmouth them. That doesn't work like that. Now, someone will say, Rush, what should I do? I love them and they cheated, they broke my heart, they did. I don't care what they did to you. Let them go and keep your mouth shut. Okay? Again, uncommon theories, uncommon answer. My name is Rose and I shall always remember Rose that you know. Thank you.